So I don't normally do a grocery haul video, but I'm doing one this time because I remembered. So this is what, 300 and, where's the total? $302.97 worth of food looks like when purchased at Trader Joe's in Connecticut. Because obviously different locations might have different prices. So some of the things that I purchased are a couple bags of country potatoes with haricot verts and wild mushrooms. Haricots are green beans. So something, and I actually this time I think I purchased more quick and easy items because most of the cooking in the house is done from scratch by me. And so these are things I can add other things to and make a quicker meal. I was going to say more convenient meal, but yeah, convenient, quick, whatever you want to call it. That was the goal today. So this Mandarin orange chicken is really, really good. What I do though, because we like things a little spicier, is I add some Tabasco to it, or sometimes instead of Tabasco, if my husband's like, oh my God, that's going to be so hot, then I'll add sriracha instead. And then you toss that together in a bowl. Do not use the flavor packets that they include inside. You put it on a baking sheet or in a pan flat, and you end up with a great version of chicken tenders that are a little bit crunchy. So good. Or you could just follow the recipe they have on their bag and make something that looks similar to this. Add it, with rice and veg, and you have a meal. Here, we always try like 2 or 3 new products at Trader Joe's. And this is one of them, Japanese style fried rice. I didn't even know that was a thing. We're used to, of course, knowing about Chinese style rice, so somehow it's also Japanese. And this is the one that we're trying that has tofu and hahiki sauce, edamame, of course, and hopefully it's good. So this is very vegetarian, this one. And also, my husband wanted to try these hash browns. I'm not a hash brown person, but it's a healthier snack if he has like 1 or 2 of these versus having some of the other things he would choose as a snack or as a quick on the run breakfast thing. We don't really do bacon, so it is what it is. And then I picked up 4 different types of macaroni and cheese. This is a good thing, once again, if you're on the run. One of these, in my opinion, and let me see if I'm right, is 2 servings. And let's see what it says. Yep, 2 servings. Because usually I'll have like half of one of these and some sort of like fish or chicken or something quick on the side. And then here is another fried rice that we're trying. This is the spicy Thai shrimp fried rice. This one cost, I believe, like $1 more than the Japanese one because of the little shrimpies. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. And gnocchi central. I actually purchased 3 different types of gnocchi. This one is the favorite with the gorgonzola. And once again, you can add chicken and different things to that. And veg as well. And then here we have the Florentina, or Foratina. My husband likes this one a lot. So I got that. And once again, you can add things to that easily. And here is a new one that we're trying. I don't know why it says outside in, but anyway, this is a stuffed gnocchi with tomato and mozzarella. So hopefully that's good. That might make a really good side dish. And then, yep, there's some naughty things in the grocery. We have Toffee Chips, good occasional treat if you're like Oh, I just need something sweet. As long as you could stop yourself at like 2. I think 2 is the serving size. Yep, 2 pieces. It's ironic how well I know the serving sizes for everything that they sell. That's a good little treat. And they're as long as the box, so it's not like you're going to be like, oh, these are so tiny. They're really good, and 2 is enough. They don't sell Bisquick there, the Heart Healthy. So instead I purchased this all-purpose quick, I call these quick baking mixes, and a couple cans of organic coconut milk. Great for curries and soups and other things. And then some pecans and cashews. And then we get into the crunchy area. My husband wanted to try these, and I was okay with that. He was really good with grocery shopping today, so I let him have a couple things that he wanted. Ridge cut potato chips with sea salt. The cool thing about these is they are not that salty like other potato chips. And I'm telling you guys, do not buy their movie theater popcorn, because if you do, if you like popcorn even a little bit, that will quickly become something that you can't like go without. And we bought 2 bags of those. And some yogurts of different flavors. And some of their yogurts I don't like as much, but if I put a drizzle of honey in it, bam, done. I'm good. I like it. A few spices, including this yuzu, which is a hot sauce. And if you look at this, it looks like it has lots of oil in it. There's no oil in it. That is vinegar, so it's a vinegar-based hot sauce. So I've never had it before. I think it'll be interesting to try. These are also the things I think are the absolute best, everything that we purchased that they have at Trader Joe's, because they do have a lot of things that we've tried and we're like, not again. So this is a sparkling berry lemonade. They also have a lime flavored one, and of course the regular lemonade one. All of these are awesome. Every bottle we've ever purchased in different flavors so far. And a couple dozen of organic free-range eggs. We also are really into the lemon ginger echinacea juice. I will say this juice is very strong. Obviously, there's no alcohol in it, but the flavor is powerful. So it's something that you want to serve over a large glass of ice, let it slowly melt down and indulge. Or if you are making some sort of beverage using your blender or your Ninja or whatever it is you use to create smoothies, what you do is you put your ice in there, then pour like a cup and a half of this juice in there, blend it, and you are amazingly awesome for a long time. Drinking this juice straight out of the bottle like this, I don't know how anyone can do it. My husband, who loves like super sweet, strongly flavored items, even he can't do it. You have to mix water with it somehow. It is very strong. So I recommend not giving this to a child unless, you give them like maybe 1 cup of this juice and mix it with 3/4 of a cup to half a cup maybe of water. But like I said, very strong. Very tasty, but very strong. Also, we have some Argentinian Red Shrimp. They're the only place I know of that sell the Argentinian Red Shrimp. So I always get a couple bags. This Focaccia Bread, we got one of those. Toasted tomato in parm. Also, notice how it's not called almond milk, but almond beverage. So Trader Joe's is making the leap. I think other brands have made the leap as well, so that they don't have an issue with the milk industry and folks who simply want us to drink cow juices. Which, hey, we like it in ice cream and we like it in yogurt, so we're still supporting it. Peach halves. These are really hard to find sometimes at Trader Joe's, and when they have them, people are literally taking them off the trolley as the people are trying to put them on the shelves. And guess what? Guilty. That's what I did today. And I ended up with 4 jars of these. I am usually lucky if I can find one on the shelves. And these are packed in, I believe, white grape juice. Yeah, and white grape juice. So that it's not mixed, they're not packed in water. So just something to be aware of if you're concerned about, you know, sweetness, sugar, whatever. So tasty, yummy, juicy. We love their peaches. Also, my #1 favorite thing that I buy at Trader Joe's is their organic toasted sesame salad dressing. And you can actually use this as a marinade. You could put a little bit over some rice. I mean, there's a lot of uses for it besides putting it on a salad. Just because it has the word dressing in it doesn't mean you have to use it that way. And yes, I bought 5 bottles, and I actually thought about buying a few more, but then I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to like buy all of the dressing because it would be sort of like that toilet paper thing that everyone went through. And then over here we get into veg and more fruit. So avocados, excellent way to get some healthy fat into your diet. If you have a salad, use half of an avocado over that, or a whole one if you want to, because hey, it's a veg, you're good. Or rices, whatever. I mean, avocado is good with so many things. I actually purchased these mini organic potatoes because I'm going to plant most of them, so I can grow more potatoes. And I did that previously. If you guys saw one of my gardening videos, and the fact that we had a little nice harvest of potatoes from just planting one of these. So I'm so excited to do that. And I will take you guys outside really quick because you won't believe what we are dealing with. And the house is dark. So I will turn on lights as I go along. The dog might think that I'm going outside again. She's like, don't leave me, Mama. Oh, you can't see it. It's too dark. Oh, there, you can see some. Today we ended up with about, here in my town, on my land, we actually went out and measured it because we were flabbergasted, couldn't believe it. We had about 1.25 feet of snow. It was crazy, you guys. And this is like probably half of it. So it's melted down quite a lot, which is a good thing. Because you know me, I was already into my gardening. We even took like usually the walkway is totally opened up. The walkway goes from there to the porch step. And we were like, no, we're not going to spend too much time like removing snow because this is crazy. But yeah, sometimes it snows in April, as Prince said, and he is always the one that we follow when it comes to things in April. So we'll turn off the lights as we go back into the kitchen, laundry room, butler's pantry, and messy kitchen because of this Trader Joe's. So what else did we? As you can see, bananas, the onion. I actually already have some onion, but I purchased more because I'm going to be pickling some onion because we don't have any pickled onion left. A tray full of greens of all different kind. This buffalo ranch salad, baby lettuce mix, Mediterranean stuff, kale, which I normally don't buy. I only buy kale from Trader Joe's. Arugula, this broccoli cauliflower duet, and here we have Brussels sprouts. Cut them in half, roast them in the oven with some olive oil and some herbs and spices. Awesome. Jalapeno, my favorite. So guess what? Yes, we have 2 bags of those. Fruit wise, I also got some pears, little blood oranges. We have some peppers. Well, they're bell peppery kind of things. what do they call these, mini peppers? Because they're kind of like a hybrid of a bell pepper. And then here we have some portobellas, as well as some cocktail cucumbers, which are just small cucumbers. I mean, they're trying to get fancy with the name. And basil, 2 packs of that, because I ran out of basil. And what else did I get? Oh, the last thing you could see here, because my husband already put them in the jar, we got these coffee candies, and we got these specifically because they're very strong in coffee flavor. And they're from somewhere in South America. I want to say they're from Colombia, and they're blended and made from Colombian coffee, so that makes sense, doesn't it? But anyway, I just want to let you guys see what I got for grocery haul, because I finally remembered to do one of those videos. And yes, I buy a lot of fresh fruit and veg, and honestly, I would have purchased more, but I just didn't have any more bags left. So this is all I purchased for fruit and veg, plus what I showed you on the other side, and all of this stuff. So the only protein purchased, like as far as a meat or fish type item, was this, and the eggs. And we do have yogurt, but I don't know, is that really like a good protein? Who knows, whatever. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in again to the Velvet Lounge Life. Teddy says hi, and I think Maya's coming to say hello as well. And if you guys, oh, and also I purchased the 2 pineapples back there. So I guess, I mean, to me, what do you think? In the comments, please let me know if you think that this was worth a little over $300. Okay, I have to admit something to you guys. I was supposed to go to what I consider to be a traditional grocery store, but I just did not feel like dealing with the crowds. It snowed here pretty well up where I live. I was in other towns in the state, actually several of them today, and they had no snow or just like a little bit of rain. So that shows how the weather varies here in my state. But I didn't feel like dealing with the crowds of people, going in there being disappointed because everything has ran out because everyone is like panicking over some snow, as well as I just didn't feel like it because I knew that I would be in that store even longer. Trader Joe's are smaller, so you can go through them pretty quickly. I do anyway. So I would have, for $300 at the regular, or what I consider a traditional grocery, I probably, on this amount of groceries, it probably would have been like, my thought is maybe $200 or just close to $200. So I probably spent $100 more than what I would normally spend for this amount of grocery. Plus, honestly, at the traditional grocery store, there is a lot more variety for sure. So what are your opinions? Please leave them down in the comments. I really do want to know, as well as any grocery shopping tips you have. Is there anywhere that you get coupons from anymore? Are those even a thing? But anyway, be well. Remember that your health is your wealth, and without your health, you have absolutely nothing. So please, please, please take care of yourselves, and remember to hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.